Hi, this is Kai Lim, and this is the third video I'm making today. Uh, it is about 15 minutes past midnight, and we are right on to 14th of June morning. But let me call this yesterday's video because I really made this decision at 11:55 p.m. And under episode 2B, which is now I'm sharing, what action I took before end of today, before midnight. That was yesterday, yeah. And I will be covering here review of episode 2A and current Bitcoin and Ether updates at this moment using the two websites which I introduced to you, which is CoinCap and CoinMarketCap. And I will follow up to trying to interpret and make sense of likely movements on 14th of June, which I already started about 15 minutes ago, and the coming days. And most importantly about this short video I'm making, what decisive action I took before midnight today. That is about 11:55. This is where you'll be able to see uh, what decision I make. Of course, this is the decision I make myself. Yeah, you have to make your own decisions, which may be right or wrong. Yeah, because we are doing trading and investment and trading carry a risk, right? And I'm a trainer. I'm not a trader. And here I'm trying to share with you information so you can learn. And yeah, so you need to do your own due diligence and take a look. Yeah, I'm not here to advise you to buy or sell, that kind of stuff. And please always read my disclaimer on my first video, which I made yesterday. Okay, without further ado, let's start episode 2B. Now, this is the website CoinCap. CoinCap. Now, if you look down here now, you will see that the price of Bitcoin continues to stay high, right? It has dropped actually from my earlier video from 3,000, which I mentioned, and you can watch it under episode 2A. Yeah, and the average price has stayed at 2656. So this has been on. This has been staying the whole day in the action, and it was minus about 2% under the earlier video, but it has seems to gone into the green. This means people are buying. So likelihood, this is the bottom price. This is bottoming. People are buying. People are buying, right? So if you click here, you can see, yeah, although the chart here show is going down, but if you use this indication here and this indication, which shows the most current, and people actually started buying, yeah, here, about 2734, 2734. So what did I do? I make a decision to buy, and I went in to buy before midnight because I expect this price may still zigzag along, but likelihood that tomorrow or today rather, or over today or next few days, the likelihood of rise is higher. Of course, it can still continue to go down, yeah? It can still continue to go down like what I spoke in the earlier episode. It can go down to 2, 3 or even 2,000 or even here. Yeah? But I'd make the decision that this is probably the holding point. That means it won't be going any lower at this point. Why? Because people have started buying. You see this here? Now things can change because it's less than 1%. Yeah, but hey, you're gonna make a call, right? So I think the price will be going. So I buy. Well, let's take a look at Ethereum, Ether. Let me click here. Now, as you can see over here, Ether, if you have been watching the last few hours, it actually went negative from positive when I make the video on episode 2A, and it actually it went down, it came up again, right? So people were buying, less people were buying, it went negative, but the 24 hours price continued to stay at this point, and now it's about 381, right? So it's around here. It didn't go down to 36 or 330 or even here, yeah, 270. So what? Okay, would it be able to go down? Yeah, of course. But to me is because this is positive, that means even now people are buying. Yeah. And this average price continue to remain at 375, which is above 350. And at this moment in time, people are buying at about 382 or 383 just went up. So it means that the trend is up. So I bought Ether, meaning I bought Bitcoin and Ether, both of them. Yep. So this is the decision I make after watching for 3-4 hours. And before the day is up, that is before midnight, I say, okay, look, it is becoming all blue. It is becoming green. That means people are buying. So likelihood of price dropping is less, is lower. So decision is buy. For me, yeah, I'm not telling you to buy. I'm saying that this is the decision I make. And if you look over here, this is about now is about 25 minutes past midnight. You see, yesterday, or rather the end of yesterday, it was all red, yeah, except Ether. But now it looks like everything is green, right? See, all green, yeah, all the coins, yeah, except Ether. Oh, sorry, except Ripple. Now, so what I predict is on the 14th of June, which is starting today, right? And I'm going to sleep in about half an hour's time. You will see all this moving up. And you will see action here and here and the other coins all moving up in the percentage. And as a review to the earlier video I make, if this hit 10%, above 10%, and this also Ether goes above 10%, and I don't know how high it will go, right? Similarly for Bitcoin, this means that you can expect these prices to rise. Yep, here, yeah, here and here to rise. So let's see whether I'm right or wrong on 14th of June, which is now. Right? I'm going to sleep for 8 hours. I don't know, maybe 6 hours. And tomorrow morning, if this goes up green, 10% to 15 to 20%, I'll be very happy. Similarly down here, if it goes up 10% above, I'll be very happy. It means that I have actually made the right decision to buy both Bitcoin and Ether before yesterday was up. Yep. So that's how I make my decision. Okay. Now let's take a look at the other website. Yeah, who is buying it? Okay, so Bitcoin, see the percentage here is also turning green. Yeah, let me click here. Now Bitcoin is always 1 as a percentage of 1. Okay. Now if you go down, if you scroll down here, yeah, this is an in USA exchange. Yeah? So as you can see, the main buyers are here. Okay, and this is US. So a lot of people in the US exchange are buying. The rest others about 3%. So the main drivers of Bitcoin is Polynight. Very obvious. It's a quick review. Now let's take a look at Ether. Okay, Ether, Ethereum. Let me click here. Okay, so similarly, US is buying a lot of Ethers. Yeah, Poloniex. This is a US exchange. However, number 2 is Korea, won very closely, 15%. Coin 1 also from Korea. So together, this is already 26%. Now if you come down here, another 4%. So this 30%, right, versus 15%. So Korea itself is double the percentage buying Ether, right? And you can see the price down here, it has all gone up, right? If you use 350 as a benchmark for my episode 2, which I use 350 as a benchmark, it has actually gone up, right? So I expect tomorrow they'll be testing 400, so you'll see all these over 400. And if you continue to stay at 400, means the next move will be 450 or even to 500 over the next few days. So let's see whether I'm right or wrong. Yeah, let's see whether I'm right or wrong. Okay. Now you look down here at Ethereum. I told you that always use a benchmark 1 for Bitcoin. This is 0.142. Okay. So when you buy or sell, you can actually use this as a benchmark. because you always follow the big brother, which is Bitcoin. And when you use this as a benchmark, it's very safe, regardless whatever currency that has been used, because you know whether you'll be gaining or losing versus Bitcoin. This particular point here. Okay, so that's all I have for you. So let's see. Let's see my decision is correct or not. Okay, and let's see whether all these will turn more than 5-10% all green, which is very, very familiar. If you watch, these are the actions, and these are the two decisions I make, both buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let's watch. Thank you, and good night, or rather, good morning.